Hi guys, Warren Dow from the Real Estate Technology Institute. This week's tech tip of the week is URL shorteners. Now, I am a big fan of using URL shorteners because there's a lot of content that I write for my company that I like to link out to, but it happens to be seated pretty deep within the site, within the blog pages. So let's say you write a blog post, okay? Then you write that blog post about your communities, and then within the communities it's about upcoming events. So we're going to just use a sample URL. Your domain, domain.com/blogs/communities /upcoming events. Now if you were to put this on print marketing, this can be really long for somebody to have to type out. Right? That can take a lot of time. Or if you're putting it on a social media site like Twitter that only allows a certain number of characters, this could take up more than half of your post, depending on how long that URL is. And there are tons of URLs that are really, really long out there. So you can use a URL shortener like Google's URL shortener, goo.gl, or bit.ly, bit.ly, or even ones like AdFly that will actually pay you for creating those shortened links and getting clicks to them. I believe it's $4 for every 1,000 links or 1,000 clicks on one of those URL shorteners. But when I click shorten that URL, this is how long it is now. It's goo.gl /x0ymhr. It's very simple. Now, people use these URL shorteners for those two main reasons. Number one is aesthetics. They want it to be shorter and easier to retype. Number two, they're using it because of social media sites that have character limitations. Twitter actually has one built in. They have a URL shortener that's built into their system. The other is for QR codes. If you're using QR codes, believe it or not, the shorter the URL, the easier the QR code is to scan. It's less pixelation. The more pixelation you have, the harder it is to scan for the camera's resolution, and also you have to print it in higher quality so that cameras can read it that much easier. A shortened URL has fewer pixels, so a lower quality camera can pick it up that much better, and it's also, you don't have to print it in quite as high of quality. So across the board, a URL shortener can be very valuable. But the biggest place that I like to use URL shorteners for is to be able to track that URL afterwards. So this is my URL shortener. This is the original one. This is the shortened one. And now I can click here and I can get all of the analytics on it. So what's best is I can now actually use that same URL. Let's say I want a different shortened URL to go to that same exact domain. So I have two shortened URLs that are both going to the exact same site, but I can track them separately. This allows you to track your marketing that you're putting out there. Now, in today's digital marketplace, we are using links in print advertising. We're adding it on social media sites. We're adding links to other websites and other pages on our own websites. We're putting it all over the place. To be able to track that marketing, to be able to see where those clicks are coming from, to be able to really know that your newspaper ad brought you no benefits, but your magazine ad or your billboard ad or your Facebook advertising is bringing you more bang for your buck. This can allow you to fine-tune where you're spending your money in the future. Nobody has an unlimited marketing budget. It's really critical for you to be able to track those responses. So that's the benefit of using URL shorteners. Number one, it's going to be more aesthetically pleasing. Number two, you're going to be able to track them. And number three, if you happen to be using QR codes, it is going to make those QR codes a lot easier to scan. So I hope that this week's tech tip of the week was valuable and will be helpful for your digital marketing efforts. Make sure to check back weekly for our tech tip, tech tool of the week, our weekly webinars, and our weekly Monday night hangout.